Have you ever looked at an animal and realized it was looking back at you, not just seeing you, studying you? A dog watches your shoes because shoes mean leaving. A cat hears one drawer open and knows food is coming. A bird remembers the face of the person who scared it. A horse feels your nervousness before you speak. So the strange question is not, what do we think of animals? It is, what do animals think we are? Because to them, you are not a person with a name, a job, a phone, and a private life. They do not know the story you tell yourself about who you are. They know your smell, your shape, your speed, your voice, your habits, the sound you make before feeding them, the way your hand moves when it is safe, and the way it moves when it is not. Animals do not build a human from our thoughts. They build us from our patterns. So inside another creature's mind, you might not appear as human at all. You might appear as food bringer, door opener, danger, shelter, noisemaker, flock member, or giant animal with impossible hands. Start with dogs, because dogs may understand our patterns better than any other animal around us. A dog does not think you are another dog. It knows you are shaped wrong. You stand too tall. You smell different. You are terrible at sniffing the world. But a dog still pulls you into its social world. To a dog, you are not just the owner. You are the center of a pattern. You disappear, and the world changes. You return, and the world repairs itself. You open doors. You create walks. You control meals. That is why your return can feel huge to a dog. You think you have just come home. The dog may experience it as the return of the creature that holds the whole structure together. You are family, but not exactly. Pack, but not exactly. Parent, friend, leader, and snack machine, all mixed into one upright animal. Cats build a very different picture. A cat probably does not look at a human and think, this graceful creature understands the world. To a cat, we are large, loud, clumsy, and strangely needy. But cats still use social signals with us. They rub against us. They lift their tails. They blink slowly. They sit near us without touching us. And then there is the meow. Adult cats do not usually communicate with each other by meowing the way they meow at people. A cat may learn that humans are bad at subtle signals. We miss tails, posture, and tiny shifts in distance. So the cat uses a louder system. It trains the giant. That may be the funniest answer. A cat may not think you are its master. It may think you are a warm, useful, trainable creature with thumbs, doors, and inconsistent intelligence. To a dog, you may be the emotional center. To a cat, you may be useful weather. Horses see something even stranger. A horse is a prey animal. Its body is built to notice danger before danger arrives. A tight jaw, a sudden movement, a held breath, a change in pressure on a rope. These are not small details to a horse. They are information. Now imagine what a human looks like from that mind. We have forward-facing eyes, like predators. We approach directly, like predators. We reach out with hands. On paper, we should look terrifying. But then we also bring food. We scratch the places they cannot reach. We open gates. Over time, we can become a strange kind of herd signal. To a horse, a human may be a predator-shaped creature trying to become trustworthy. That is a delicate category. If your body is tense, the horse may not care what words you say. Your body has already spoken. If you are calm and consistent, the horse may begin to trust you because your pattern became readable. Birds take the story in another direction, because many birds are watching us with sharper memories than we expect. A bird that has been scared by a human can learn that face. Some birds solve puzzles, recognize routines, and understand social relationships in ways that make the old insult, bird brain, look ridiculous. So to a bird, you may not be a random member of a species. You may be that one human, the safe one, the careless one, the one with food, the one who always walks the same route, the one whose face belongs in a category marked avoid. Parrots go even deeper. A parrot may treat a person as a flock member, a rival, a parent, or something in between. It hears our voices, copies our sounds, and learns that speech can move attention, food, lights, doors, and emotion. To a bird, humans may be giant wingless creatures with powerful hands and control over the sky inside the room. Then there are wild animals, and here the picture becomes colder. A deer does not care about your personality. It does not need your biography. It sees distance, speed, direction, smell, posture, and escape routes. For many wild animals, humans fall into simple categories. Too close, not moving. Moving fast has food. Dangerous mice for now. In a forest, a human may be a threat before we are anything else. We are large, noisy, sudden, and covered in unfamiliar smells. But in a city, the category changes. A squirrel in a park may see humans as moving walls with snack potential. A fox may learn which streets are safe at night. Birds in crowds learn where crumbs fall. Animals around trash learn that humans build strange food boxes and leave them outside. That is one of the most humbling ideas in this whole question. To some city animals, our civilization may not look like progress. It may look like a machine that produces leftovers. They do not see offices, traffic systems, social media, and shopping centers. They see heat, shelter, danger, scraps, noise, light, and timing. Our whole world becomes habitat. Marine animals meet a different version of us. In water, humans lose much of what makes us powerful on land. We are slow. We need equipment. We make bubbles. Beside a dolphin, we move like visitors wearing the wrong body. Dolphins may be curious because we are strange. We are not fish. We are not seals. We arrive in boats, wear artificial skins, and move clumsily through a world they understand with sound, pressure, and motion. Whales may experience us at an even more absurd scale. A human near a whale is tiny, fragile, and brief. In the ocean, we are not masters. We are strange mammals out of depth. Then there is the octopus, which may be the hardest mind here to imagine. An octopus can taste and touch with its arms. It can change color and texture. It can squeeze through spaces that make a human body look ridiculous. It can also watch from behind glass and learn that different people mean different events. One person means food. Another means cleaning. Another means disturbance. To an octopus, a human may be a large outside creature attached to a schedule, not a friend in the way a dog understands friendship, not a rival in the way another octopus might be. More like a recurring force beyond the glass. And this is where the deeper answer appears. Animals may not be asking, "What is a human?" They may be asking a more useful question. What does this creature usually do? That is how a dog knows the sound of leaving. That is how a cat knows the cabinet that matters. That is how a bird sorts faces. That is how a deer decides when to run. We want animals to understand our identity. They understand our consequences. And maybe that is more honest, because humans spend so much time describing themselves with invisible words. Good person, animal lover, gentle, safe, kind. But an animal cannot read the label we put on ourselves. It reads the pattern. Do your hands bring fear or safety? Does your voice mean calm or pressure? Do your routines create trust, or do they make the world unpredictable? Do you notice the creature in front of you, or only the version of it that exists in your own head? Every creature that meets us is building a small theory of what humans are. Not from our philosophy, not from our speeches, not from the way we describe ourselves online, from the trail we leave behind. To a dog, you may be home returning through a door. To a cat, you may be a warm, trainable giant. To a horse, you may be a predator-shaped animal trying to become trustworthy. To a bird, you may be a face worth remembering. To a wild animal, you may be distance, danger, food, or nothing at all. To an octopus, you may be a pattern outside the glass, and none of them are completely wrong. Maybe animals do not see the full human story, but they see something we often hide from each other. They see what we repeatedly do. And in the end, that may be the oldest language on Earth.